What will be your prediction for PulseX and PLS in 1 year in the worst case scenario?
You want to go first, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'll take this real quick. I don't know. I think of it in terms. I'm not even thinking about it in terms of 1 year from now. I don't know. I think everyone has their own financial plan in their mind. Everyone has their ability to like work out their plan, see are they gonna how long are they gonna hold? Are they gonna sell a bit here? Are they gonna sell a bit there? Are they gonna do loans where they may be better tax implications, liquid loans, all that stuff. Um, I don't know. I think once it launches, of course, everyone's expecting a big run up and then a big run down. That's what it always happens with every coin that ever launches. So why wouldn't it happen with here? It may be really really high and it may be really really low, but I think around the same thing will happen. And then from 1 year, shoot, I mean, a lot of this stuff is deflationary. So, and the fundamentals are built in everywhere. Why wouldn't it go up much much higher? It starts really low. It's going to start extremely low, even probably lower than Hex, I imagine, especially if the sacrifice was 10,000, the 10,000 points per dollar there. So, yeah, hard to say. I don't know. Kindness, what do you got on this?
Well, specifically to the question he asked, 1 year in worst case scenario. This isn't FUD, but worst case scenario is it don't launch this year. I mean, that's the worst case scenario. But I don't expect that to happen at all. But there's black swan events out there, and you gotta plan for that. But worst case scenario after launch, honestly, I don't want to be too hopium, but there isn't a worst case scenario in my opinion, because I think that straight away it's going to do a 10x. And while in the realm of crypto, 10x isn't that great, you're not going to get that anywhere else in the financial market in a 1 year time frame. So proper expectations is to not have expectations, but the reality is we all do. So what do I think is going to happen in the first year? There's going to be a tremendous lot of volatility. There's going to be a lot of people excited, and there's going to be a lot of people pulling their hair out because, oh my God, it went up and it dropped 90%. I should have sold it. And there's going to be a lot of people making silly mistakes. And then there's going to be a lot of excitement. So I think realistically, 10 to 50x in the first year. And after that, sky's the limit. But I'll challenge you with this, Sandip. It's going to do as well as you promote it. One of the things that Richard obviously says a lot is no expectations
You do the work.
of the work of others. And what that means to me is, if you want this to be successful, what are you doing to make it successful? RHMax and I have got these channels. We're pretty active in Twitter. I'm constantly trying to engage with new target audiences. I'm trying to get the word out. It's going to do as well as we as a community pull together to educate the masses on PulseChain. So if you want to see more than a 10 to 50x, what can you do to advance the knowledge of PulseChain in the world? I'll leave you with that.
I think that's one of the most genius things that we could write a book or just read Scivive of a lot of the genius stuff Richard comes up with, but engaging the community of no expectations of profit and putting in the onus on the community to pump their own bags. I mean, that's virality in a nutshell.